me iman and victory. Give me, Ya Allah, give me strength to set us free as we struggle on your path, Mujahideen. Grant us, Ya Allah, the eyes to see your light and show us, Ya Allah, what is wrong and what is right as we walk along your path. Sirat al-Mustaqim, Sirat al-Mustaqim. Give me, Ya Allah, give me iman and victory. Give me, Ya Allah, give me strength to set us free as we struggle on your path, Mujahideen. Help us, Ya Allah, spread this blessed deen, and help us, Ya Allah, help the Muslimin, and help us, Ya Allah, overcome the mushrikeen. Give me, Ya Allah, give me iman and victory. Give me, Ya Allah, give me strength to set us free as we struggle on your path, Mujahideen. Make us, Ya Allah, fighters for your deen, and make us, Ya Allah, forever mu'mineen. And do this, Ya Allah, despite the kafirin. Give me, Ya Allah, give me iman and victory. Give me, Ya Allah, give me strength to set us free as we struggle on your path, Mujahideen. Give me, Ya Allah, give me iman and victory. Give me, Ya Allah, give me strength to set us free as we struggle on your path, Mujahideen.
Zakat, charity to Allah. Zakat, charity in the name of Allah. Zakat, fourth pillar of Islam. Kalma, Salat, Roza, Zakat. 2.5%. Zakat, charity to Allah. 2.5%. 2.5%. 2.5%.
Assalamu alaikum. By the previous portion of this video, you know a couple of the facts about the zakat. First of all, it is a charity in the name of Allah. The money that you give in the way of Allah is the right of the poor Muslims over the wealth of the rich. It is the fourth pillar of Islam, and it is paid upon the wealth or the luxury items or the money that people have stashed away for a whole year. They have to take out that portion. And do you know what that percentage is? We just showed you in the beginning of the video. It's 2.5%. It is not a big amount. If you don't have the money, you don't have to pay anything. But if you do have an extra money stashed away in the wealth, then you will have to pay that 2.5%. This is the way of circulating the money and distribution of the wealth in Islam. In a minute we will go back to the page and we will start from number 4, and I will elaborate a little bit more on that, and we'll continue from there to the end of the page. Okay, let's go to the page. Alright. Just like I said before, zakat, or the money of the charity, is the right of poor Muslims over the rich Muslims. When we give that money to the poor Muslims, we are supposed to be thankful to them for accepting it, and thankful to Allah for making us able to pay the zakat. We could be the one on the receiving end, but over here we have to be thankful to Allah that we are the one who are paying zakat. Let's go to number 5 of the page. since it's the right of the poor Muslims, it must be given to poor Muslims only. Only. If you look on 6, it cannot be given for construction of Islamic school or a mosque or masjid. But if there are poor students or poor teachers in that school or the mosque, yes, that money can be given to them, not for the construction of the school or the masjid. So the construction of the parking lot for a mosque or the school, or construction of a place for the wuzu for the school or the masjid, it is not allowed. It must go to poor Muslims. You got it right. Alright. Number 7. If you have any of these items that are listed below, from A to E, which includes 3 ounces or more of gold. Now, it does not have to be in use. I mean, you can't say that, yeah, I have it, but I don't use it, so, should I pay or should I not pay? No. If you have less than 3 ounces, you don't pay. If it is more than 3, there's no question, you must pay. Or, if you have 21 ounces or more of silver, same rule applies for that. No ifs, ands, buts about it. It's got to be paid. Now, if you have cash in the bank, so you don't have gold and silver, you're trying to hide it, you got the cash, look at what you had in the bank for the whole year. The average cash balance in bank for a year. Then you need to come up with the money for this one, 2.5% of this one, and pay in the name of charity. Okay, I'm still on section 7. D. We got the gold, silver, and the cash accounted for. Now, 7D. Animal or livestock or the farming. If you have a farm out there and you have produce that comes in, or you have animals that multiply, you have to pay on the income that you made from raising the animal or growing anything on that land. So in other words, if you're rich this way, or whichever way that we've discussed so far, there's no way out. You must take out 2.5% and pay the charity in the name of Allah, which is zakat. Now, if you don't have any of these above things, and you fill up your house with expensive stuff and expensive jewelry and expensive, the paintings and all that, hey, you got $1 million painting in the house? You don't need it. Anything more than basic need of life, or things that you have not used for a year. So make sure that you keep yourself to the basics, what you should have. I'm not saying that you should just go out on the street and abandon the home. No, you've got to have things according to your status. But then again, all the extra things that you have, you must be paying zakat on those. You will be asked about those too. Alright, let's go to the page again and look at section number 8. I'm going to read this for you. Zakat must be paid every year. You can't just pay 2.5% at once and say, wow, I've got it made. No. You have to pay every year as long as you have the stuffs that were listed on the page, section 7, from A to E. You know the zakat rate, so I don't have to go over number 9. Number 10. There is a month of Shaban before the month of Ramadan. The reason the zakat is paid in the month of Shaban is that the poor people who do not have the resources, who do not have the money, who are not capable of buying new stuff for them for the Eid al-Fitr, which is after the Ramadan, they can go ahead and do their shopping, or say they don't want to do the shopping. They don't even have enough food all around the year. But when rich Muslims pay the zakat in the month of Shaban and that money gets to the poor Muslims before the month of Ramadan or during the month of Ramadan, then they can buy good food during the month of Ramadan and thank Allah for that. And we can have them as partners, you know. I mean, what we're enjoying, the bounties of Allah, they get to enjoy some of it too. Because if this was not the way of circulating or distributing the wealth, one person would have all the wealth, he'll sit on it, pay nothing on it, he'll have it forever. But that's not the way in Islam. Islam teaches equality, and this is the way it achieves equality, slowly and steadily. Alright, let's look on the last one now. The benefits. The benefits of paying the zakat in your lifetime every year is this: that if you die before the end of the year, or let's say before the month of Shaban gets here and your zakat money is due, you will not be asked about those items that you had already paid the zakat on. So it is better to pay that, because if you don't, if you have the money stashed away, you did not pay the zakat on, and you did not purify your wealth. That's the key word. When you give the money in the way of Allah, out of that, you are purifying your wealth. You are not decreasing it. The money you give in the way of Allah, He returns to you many folds. You don't even know how. And you will be surprised how. And you'll never get poor. But this is a test. Are the rich people going to pay? If they do, it's good for them. If they don't, how is it bad for them? The same money that they did not pay the zakat on, in the qabr or in the grave, the same money is put in front of them in the shape of a huge snake, like a python or something, and that keeps biting the person till the day of judgment and keeps reminding him, I am that money that you did not pay the zakat on. Now you tell me, we got nothing to lose but to gain by paying that little amount, 2.5%. When the tax man comes, we ain't got no trouble paying him. We, in some cases, pay him $1,000 a month. But in the way of Allah, 2.5% of the money that we have saved, not the money that we have now, but the money we have had saved all year long, the gold and the silver and the luxury items that we had, that's what we're paying on. So it is better for the Muslims to pay the zakat on time every year in order to make their life from hereafter better and easy for themselves. And the money that you pay in the way of Allah is going to be returned to you in the shape of rewards after the day of judgment in the paradise. وَمَا عَلَيْنَا إِلَّا الْبَلَاغُ. Assalamu alaikum.
Give me iman and victory. Give me, Ya Allah, give me strength to set us free as we struggle on your path, Mujahideen. Help us, Ya Allah, spread this blessed deen, and help us, Ya Allah, help the Muslimin, and help us, Ya Allah, overcome the mushrikeen.